Not much on the log today. Just kind of wade through the stuff. The aggravated assault, that was a report. Basically, a woman said she was threatened with a knife. She didn't provide a whole lot of details, so we'll have to check back with her and figure out what happened. But no arrests have been made on that one. The one assault involves juveniles. The burglaries, we had a few houses that were entered. A couple of them were X's that came in, but nothing serious taken. One of them was a car window that was broken. It was parked in the underground parking at an apartment complex. The disorderlies, quite a few of those involved juveniles. We did have a trespassing and some other reports. The family offenses were no contact violations. The frauds there's some shopliftings ended up there, and ID theft and some other reports. Larcenies had a few unlocked cars, storage unit, cell phone, some lost property that was in there as well. We did have one unlocked car. A lady went to a convenience store, left the car running, and unlocked. When she came out, there was a guy sitting in her car rifling through it. She kind of asked him what he was doing. He took off running. He said he thought it was a friend's car and then left. So he wasn't found. She wasn't missing anything, but we've been talking about this. It doesn't take long. A quick trip, 30 seconds, a minute inside a gas station, and she comes out and somebody's in her car going through it. It's probably lucky he didn't drive away with the car, because if it was left running, it would have been very easy to do. So just a reminder again, just please lock your cars. Narcotics, some marijuana and meth. The rape and sex offenses are all reports. Nothing big from the simple assaults, and the vandalism that involves juveniles. I know the press release was sent out yesterday about the 2 people arrested with the ATM. Don't really have anything new on that. I can go over that if you guys want, but no new arrest, no new charges with that. Yeah, so just to recap, it was yesterday about 1 a.m. We had 2 people that stole an ATM at a motel in the 1100 block of South Lyons Avenue. There's surveillance video which captured this, which was a big aid in determining the suspects. The vehicle, they're able to see that from the video. We had an officer that saw that video early yesterday morning and stopped it in the 700 block of North Eagle Place. There were 2 people inside the car. Both of those were arrested in connection with the theft. We had Eugene Wayne Stark, he's 28 from Sioux Falls, and Samantha Dawn Leonard, she is 30 from Sioux Falls. Both of them were charged with grand theft. The ATM was recovered. We're still investigating it, and there's at least one other person, potentially other people that could be involved in this. So there's potential for some more arrests and some more charges to come, but nothing new at this point.
What's the cross street at that 1100 block?
It's south of like 12th Street. I think the cross street would probably be closer to Edmonds, but if you're at 12th and Lyon and go south, Lyon kind of snakes around, and it's basically at the very end of that road.
Are you guys going to release the surveillance video at all?
No, we typically don't release surveillance video. The big reason, obviously we've still got a little bit more to investigate, but once our investigation is complete, the other side of that is the court proceedings. And so the state's attorney's office doesn't want to release video because it could, I guess, maybe prejudice some jurors or potential jurors. So we typically don't release any of that stuff. That's probably one of the main reasons.
Is there any update on the fitness center, the car break-in?
No, and we didn't have any other reports of cars broken into outside fitness centers. Just had, there was 2, it was just the one. There were 2 reports that were made, and they were both online reports, and one of the victims made a comment that a car next to her had the window broken, and but we didn't have any reports on that. Some people choose not to report crime, and that's obviously their call, but haven't had anything else, and I haven't heard if we've had any luck getting the surveillance video or if it captured it, and that's probably the bigger thing.
With cars running at the convenience stores, it just shows how quick
I mean, we've seen it in the past before where somebody's left a car running at a convenience store, and by the time they get to the door to walk into the building, somebody's hopped in their car and drove away. Seconds, and it doesn't take long. You don't have to be out of eyesight of it. You know, that person, that was a few years ago that happened, but that just is a good example of how fast it can happen. So I get it, it's cold out and people want to leave their cars running to keep it warm, but, you know, lock the cars. That's the biggest thing. If you can, don't leave it running. You know, remote starts are nice. Not everybody has them, but if you have them, utilize it. But make sure you're locking your car because, you know, in the instance that we had yesterday, you know, the lady came out and found some guy in her car rifling through it. And, you know, I suppose it's fortunate that she didn't have anything taken, but that's another example of why you don't want to leave your car unlocked, even if you're going to be inside a store for just a few seconds.
Why were officers on Holbrook, was that like an address for?
That was connected with the ATM theft investigation, so there was follow-up with that.
Car fire near I-29 and 229 exit. Exit near Louise around 10:45 last night.
I'm guessing, was it on the interstate?
It was kind of on an off ramp going towards 229.
My guess is the troopers probably handled that, but I'll see if I can't find a call. You said it was around 10:30, 10:45? Okay. This thing takes a while to think sometimes. I think I made it upset. Anything else I don't have to look up? I don't know how long this is going to take. I can do some digging, and if I find out anything, I can let you know from there. So, otherwise, we may stand here for another 5 or 10 minutes in silence.
Yeah, it was just a small car fire.
Yeah.
We're just curious. So.
I didn't hear of anything with that, so I'd imagine
it's
that.
kind of right on that on ramp as you're kind of heading east on 229.
Yep.
So we saw it. So.
Yeah, I'm guessing that troopers probably
It's
handled
kind of
that,
right
but
on the edge there, so.
yeah. Okay, anything else? All right, thank you.